Here we go. I just set up, except I got one short leg and I don't know. I don't have an exact size for that one. I don't understand it. It's about 3 inches too short. So maybe I'll stick something on the bottom of that to make it a little longer. But I got the banner set up. And Dave is here. He just got here and we set up. And I already had a couple ladies who were very skeptical and smirking, but then when they left, they weren't smirking. So, you know, it takes people a little while to talk about it and think about it. So we're going to set up. It's really a lot warmer today. And so I'm feeling a little tired, but I'll get pepped up once I get going. So everybody get out there, get a t-shirt on, pass out cards, whatever you can do. We need numbers. We need people. We need people to be awake for the sake of our country. And don't forget 5/11 next May 11th. We're going to expose the lies in the government. And I hope everybody participates in some way. So, all right, I'm putting this in here. Hopefully it'll stay on. Is it going to stay on? Do I have a blinking? Yeah, yes, I have a blinking light. Did you get a card?
No.
Take a card.
All right, thanks.
And on that website, you'll see all this information, the 200 proofs.
All right.
So watch that video, and then you can put questions to the website.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm running out of the cards, the other cards. So there, I just put that on, and look, it's perfect. You gotta be improvising. You gotta just go with the flow. You gotta, you know, don't sweat the small stuff. Nothing is going to be perfect. And so, are you part of the party that complains about us?
I wasn't really happy with my results yesterday because a lot of people just ignored me because your signs were right there.
Okay, so I'm over
they
here.
Actually would avoid me. They'd go across the street. Or
So you think it was because of us?
Unfortunately.
Well, how's this? Is this any better?
Yeah. That
Gives you
good.
more
At
room.
least they can see we're
Well,
here.
the other lady that left said we could have her spot, so that's why we moved over.
Oh, we're doing a free product.
Okie dokie. There was some live stream they talked about that was really good. I don't know. I'm not into that so much.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't think it's us. I think it's the topic, and they are afraid of the topic. And so they equate that with with us being crazy because they don't understand the topic. So okay, trying to organize this a little bit. Okay, what do we got? I'm just not jumping to get out there. And this, you have to have this. This is reality. You have to deal with reality. It is. Scientifically minded?
No. Down the other way? Like, are we at the tail end of this thing?
It's Sunday, Dave.
It doesn't matter.
It's Sunday. I mean, let it warm up a little. People are just, they're just getting out of church.
I didn't even help you.
Why?
With your setup.
So?
That's rude.
People are just getting out of church. Yep. So just, you know, relax.
A lot of people speak between down. That's generally speaking what they tell us is how water sticks to a spinning ball. Because have you ever seen water stick to the outside of a ball? Like you took a basketball and you poured water on it, and you expect water to stick to it?
I'm going to take a card and look it up.
Watch where you're going, Leo.
Here you go. You can look this up.
Oh, thank you.
600 miles. You can walk through, it's no big deal. 66,600 miles an hour. While the sun is traveling.
That's, we landed on the moon, right? But there's no dust on the feet pads. And look, it's aluminum foil. We actually went to the moon in that? I don't think so. Besides, you can see right through the moon. In the daytime, it's blue. And at nighttime, it's black with little white dots, like there's stars right through it. You can see it. Take a card and look it up.
There's videos, there's YouTube videos that you can connect to our website. And what I would do is that we start having questions. Start asking teachers the questions that contradict what it is that they're teaching you, and see if they can answer them. Because more than likely, in fact, 100%, they won't be able to answer. And then you're going to have a problem, because now you have a teacher who's teaching you something that they can't even prove themselves.
Spring.
And I would always urge you to, another thing, I got into this stuff. I was 46 years old. Go ahead, Lance, it's fine. I was 46 years old when I kind of discovered that things weren't as I thought they were before.
Did you ever hear this before? No? Yeah. Well, we have all this scientific evidence that proves that there is no curvature. There's a formula for it right here. And that's 60 miles across Lake Michigan. We shouldn't see Chicago, but there it is. And that's a proven, verified picture. It should be under 1,700 feet of curvature. We should be looking through the water at it. No. And so the lakes and the bathtub are all flat on the top, right? So why are the oceans curved? They're not. They're all the same. They're flat on the top. This is Antarctica. It goes all the way around the outside edge. And that's what's holding all the water in. Look, these are world organizations that use a flat earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know. Yeah. Keep an open mind about it. There's some information you can look up.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you ever hear of the flat earth before?
Thanks, guys.
No, it's a recent thing. We are resurrecting it because the globe is a lie and it's being taught in the schools.
Got cards here too. Oh, she has a great one there. But it's interesting stuff.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It really is. It's ridiculous when here. Like when I first had it, I called it.
Wait, you think the Earth is flat?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a formula. For how far out it goes, it has to drop on the outside of a globe, right? So there's a formula right here. And that will determine if there's curvature.
Right.
So this is Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. It should be under 1,700 feet of curvature. We should be looking through the water at it. But there's no curvature. When I go to Wildwood, I can see Atlantic City 32.6 miles away. Shouldn't be able to see it. 681 feet there should be under. So without curvature, what's going on? There can't be a ball.
So easy.
Yeah. Without curvature, there can't be a ball. It's impossible. Look.
Whether or not the Earth is a spinning ball. I know it sounds insane, but check this out.
If you type this in, you'll get all the information that you have here.
Yeah.
And you can watch that at home.
All right.
And then there's 2 other short videos after that one that I liked a lot, and I put them on there. So, yeah, you'll start to see some things.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out. I'll see. I'll see.
Perspective is one of those things. Number 6 over here.
Yeah. Perspective.
You have to understand how your eyes work at a distance. So the sun does not go like this. It goes like this.
What's that again? Say that again.
The sun does not go like this. It goes like this. It's flat.
The sun.
Yep. It's at the same elevation. When it's in our tropic, it's in the same elevation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Study perspective. All right, check that out.
Let's think about that for a second. Let's think about that. NASA alone, $52 million a day. Do you think if you were in control of $52 million, and let's say NASA is lying, and I'm correct, right? And you had control of $52 million, do you think you would put that money to better use? You have some people.
How many homeless could you feed with that?
Yeah. How many poor little kids? How many people who are we know people
Right.
are suffering.
You guys are way above and beyond what I understand, I guess. So,
Well,
good luck.
the government lies. That's all you have to know.
Thanks, guys. Or ladies, I should say.
No, I call them guys too. You want me to move this over here?
I think
You like standing right there in front of
I don't know where to go. Oh, I don't want to stand in front of you.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying people can't see it when you stand right in front.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying attention. I think someone else grabbed, and you know what my other one is? That's missing? Is the one with the astronauts. That's gone too. The astronaut, I had the astronauts who died in the space shuttle accident.
Was that a little one?
Yeah, that was a little one. That one's gone too.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not on the
two
back?
of them. No.
It's not on the back of
No.
one of them?
No.
Oh, no.
People are making collector's items.
They're clearing you out. Did you ever hear of this before? Did you ever hear of this before?
What?
Flat Earth? Did you know that this is where they landed on the moon and there's no moon dust on the feet? But they supposedly had 6 inches of moon dust, right?
It ain't happening, folks.
So you got to look this up. If you go to this website, you can get all this information right there. They are lying to us, and it's child abuse to lie to kids. Scientific discussion, anyone? Anyone want to know the truth about our realm, the earth we live on? Well, you can smile or you can know the truth. What's the truth? Truth matters. Truth matters, doesn't it? Here you go, guy. You can look this up. Yeah, it is our world.
I'll go get my science teacher.
You don't have to have a degree to understand this.
Tomorrow, no one's taking that 10 grand. 10 grand up the ground. It should be easy.
The earth is a flat plane. Care to discuss it? Come on over. Did you ever hear of this before? You heard it in school, right? The other kids talking about it? All the kids are talking about it. What'd he say?
Good luck. Good luck, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's wishing us luck. I guess he's flattered.
No, he's not. Are you supposed to wave to the girl?
You feel that 1,000-mile-an-hour spin, right? You guys feel it? At the equator? 1,000 miles an hour. You spin right to 70. Everybody feels it, right? No? You feel it?
Oh, that looks good. So, did you know that NASA gets $52 million a day? So if we are right, which I know we are, that will do a heck of a lot to help the homeless. And the Federal Reserve Bank has nothing to do with our government. It's a privately owned bank. And our government is beholden to it now. So the Federal Reserve, they've been trying to get rid of that for years and years. Thomas Jefferson actually said he got rid of it, but it came back.
So can I ask, and I'm,
sure.
I'm not trying to be ignorant or anything. Or
that's all right.
Anything. I actually went onto the website last night because I was curious as to like what it's about.
Okay.
And I don't consider myself stupid, but I'm certainly not a scientist or mathematician.
Okay, I understand.
If you're saying the world is flat, is it just one long plane?
All I go is as far as I know, and all I know is to Antarctica. What's ever past that, some people think there's land past that. I don't know that. All I teach is to the rim.
But how is that defined?
Well, it's on the...
If we're the traditional belief is the globe.
Sure.
If that's the globe, then you know that it's curved, and you have the Antarctic down here and the Arctic, and
right.
You have all the continents, but if it's flat,
right.
How does that get portrayed?
Well, we think it's a flat plane, okay, with Antarctica around the outside, North Pole in the center. And I can go through the electricity with the torus field and why we have the aurora borealis and all that.
Won't understand
so I won't go into that. But there is a dome above it. There's a crystalline dome. It's in a lot of ancient writings, not just the Bible, but it's in a lot of other things too, and pictures depicting it. And and the stars are fixed in there like they're nailed.
Okay, so if you have the dome and you have the flat plane, right?
Do you want to talk to, I don't know. Just looking. Okay, just looking.
All of our items have been donated to the Interfaith Housing Alliance for the homeless.
Yeah, so
if it's a flat plane and there's a dome,
right.
Does that mean there's an edge?
Yes, I think there is. But after Admiral Byrd had his explorations in the 50s, he found something. I think he found the edge. I don't want to interrupt.
Good morning. All of our items have been donated, and all the proceeds go to the Interfaith Housing Alliance for the homeless.
So after he was done his explorations, he took military, like aircraft carriers, and he kept losing planes. They kept crashing into something they couldn't see. We think he found the edge, and when that happened, they quickly made up the Antarctic Treaty. So you're not allowed down there unless you are held by the hand and escorted.
Okay, but if there is an edge, and again, I'm not...
I know, and I've never been there either.
What happens to the aquatic life and all of that? Like, does
the Antarctica holds it all in. It's like a big ring, and it works.
What about the sides where there's just water?
The Antarctica goes all the way around it. If you see a picture, you can just...
So the Antarctic goes all the way around?
Yes.
That's like a boundary?
Yes.
And so then...
Yes.
Okay, so that describes the pictures I saw last night. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And it's like 200 foot high walls. That's what's holding it all in.
Okay, that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
at. I couldn't understand how that. So the Antarctic actually rims the whole.
It's just, and it works like a
frame.
car speaker. Electrically speaking, it works like a car speaker, which you won't understand, but I can explain all of that if you have somebody who wants to know. But yes, and this is why it's so important. Lying to children is child abuse in my book. Stop by and take a look. We'll tell you all about it. Here, would you like a card? Okay.
You picked up on it.
Yeah, it's nice to be happy, right? Did you ever hear of flat Earth before? You can look into it. You can take a card.
Folks, anybody want to know how fast it is that you're spinning right this moment, or just that they tell you? No? No one's
1,000 miles an hour at the equator. 1,000 miles an hour. Do you feel that spin? Everybody feel that spin? Yeah. How come we don't feel it?
They're offering 10 grand to anybody who can prove that you live on a ball. 10,000 bucks. Should be easy, right?
So I talked to the woman with the homeless booth down here.
Yeah.
She said, I went on the website last night, and then she had me explain a couple things. Oh, okay, that's what that is. So she's thinking. So I'm real happy about that.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Homeless people could be the people.
That's what I.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
could
I
become our
went to.
allies. $52 million.
That's what I told her. I said, what could we do with $52 million?
Nice, and because these people feel the pain.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not, like all the ways that we think about stuff, like where
Right.
it's just about the truth.
And I
no,
told
it's
her.
about what she's doing is part of the truth.
And I told her that the Federal Reserve Bank has nothing to do with our government, that it's enslaving our government.
Yeah.
So,
The whole freaking thing is a lie.
yeah,
It's a nightmare.
it is a nightmare. It is disgusting.
Everything's okay with where I have stuff right now.
This is great. I like this one, but too much I can't step on it. Hi there. You ever hear this before? Are you scientifically minded? Because I can really make you shake a little bit.
All right, guys, they're offering 10,000 smack.
Are you scientifically minded? Look at this. No dust. No dust where they landed. Now, they said there was supposed to be 6 inches of dust on the moon. There's no dust. And then look at the footprints here. We're not finding his footprints on the moon.
Why do you think they did that?
Well, it's about, they wanted to give us the illusion, all right, the guys who control the money in the world. There's 13 families who own the central banks. Those guys, they own the governments of the world.
Okay.
Our government is really not what you think it is. The Federal Reserve Bank has nothing to do with our Constitution.
So the world is not worth saving, is what you're saying?
No, I think the world is worth saving, but people, it's got to be by people first. People have to save the world. I mean, it's not going to be that we're going to sit here and expect something to happen in our favor.
Teaching your children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm also enlightening everybody I can. I want to take as many people with me as I can to heaven.
Okay.
How's
so that's
that?
the end for you is heaven.
Well, that's the end for everybody, one way or the other, isn't it?
It's supposed to be a hell. I don't know.
There is supposed to be. I don't know. I won't know till the end. But look, there's a curvature formula right there. So you can tell if there's curvature or not. 8 inches times a mile squared is curvature.
Yes.
So if that's Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan, we shouldn't see that. That should be 1,700 feet of curvature, and there's none there. So, and when I'm in Wildwood, I shouldn't see Atlantic City 32.6 miles away, because there should be 681 feet of curvature. That's a 68-story building. So, you know, I'm saying, where's the curvature? And this is Antarctica, which goes all the way around the outside. And the United Nations, their logo, they use the flat Earth map.
What was your turning point?
I'm sorry?
What was your turning point? What
2.5 years ago, somebody, I was 59 and a half when I first saw this. Somebody told me they never landed on the moon. I said, what? You're kidding. So I went looking around, you know, what is this all about? And then I kept seeing flat Earth. I'm there, that's ridiculous. So then the third time I heard it, I said, okay, if there's anything to it, it has to have a working model. And I found one. And ever since, I've been looking more into it. How are they tricking me with this? And they're not. My dad was a math teacher, my son a physics major. So this was like right in my curiosity level. And I'm telling you.
Are they believers as well, your dad and your son?
My dad's dead, and we're a Christian family. My son is not. He used to be, but he's...
talking about a Christian family or a flat Earth believer?
Oh, okay. So,
you have to have one.
Well, this isn't a belief, though, because I'm looking at facts. This is like a fact. I mean, look, this is the reality right here. That's reality. That's reality, isn't it? You know, she wants to go, but I'll tell you what you do. Do you get on the internet at all? Look, okay, just type this in, this whole thing, and it'll give you all the information we got here.
It seems like a lot of work.
No, it's not. It'll keep you from getting dementia.
It's not for me. It seems like a lot of work to do a lot of things.
Yeah, but look what they can do. Did you know the Kings?
How could you take that many people and convince them to lie?
The Kings didn't want. Here, it says it right here. You just teach them lies, and it's like they're uneducated.
These people are master's degree, PhD degrees.
And if they believe lies, they're nothing.
Fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people.
Well, they didn't fool me, so I'm all the people.
Well, you're some of the people some of the time. So you
think they didn't fool me.
I guess as long as you believe
it. Well, it's not a belief. You got to check the facts. I encourage you to look into it. I tell everybody over my age that it'll keep you from getting dementia. I'm 62.
Well,
you're probably 65, right?
No, I'm a lot older than that. I've been around for a lot longer than that.
Okay. Well, I hope you look into it. Hi, the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Did you ever hear of that before? The Earth is flat.
It's been flat since I went to school.
Well, before then even. It was created flat. Not me. Did you ever hear of this before? You could take a card and look into it. There's scientific proof that the Earth is a flat plane. It's not a spinning ball.
No one's walking upside down on the other side of the Earth, folks. There ain't no magical rain raining upside down. How you guys doing? Good. You guys heard of flat Earth? Yeah. Let me pose a little question to you. How is it that you would prove that you live on a spinning ball field? That you know you live on a ball that's spinning through space? How would you prove it? Yeah. How would you prove it? Yeah. Like, prove to me that you
Take a card and look into it. Here you go. There's a lot of good information there.
That's a good point. Now check this out. This photo here is the Chicago skyline, 56 miles.
Everything that's on here you can find right there at that website.
1,700 feet curvature.
The Earth is a flat plane. Anyone care to discuss it?
Tower, that's tall, about 1,700 feet tall. Just on here, the rest of the buildings are 500, 400 feet. I'm saying? These buildings are all on the other side of the basketball. So my point is, last thing is that guy in the news.
Anybody want to know about this, Flat Earth?
I'm okay. Appreciate it. Yep. Thank you.
Did you ever hear about this before? Oh, those are so cute. I got 2 Yorkies.
Do you?
Yeah. I just saw some people cross the road coming right towards us.
All right, should I get on the other side then?
No, they were coming towards us.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they came right towards us. So
good,
we're
good.
not scaring people away. That's garbage.
Folks, you ready for this? This is a challenge. Right, all right, check this out. NASA then, they've been shown to...
Guys like to have discussions. Did you ever hear of it though? Look, there's no dust on the feet.
That photo right there shows you how they used to shower back in the day. Now look how they do it with a little bag.
It's getting worse.
You see how, yeah, that's technology moving forward? Does it look like technology moving forward?
It's not true anyway.
Or did they have such a hard time explaining this? They said, you know what, we can't keep doing that because people are going to get onto us that, you know, that's impossible. So we'll just, you know, we'll change our ways. Bro, there are so many videos on YouTube. It's insane that like you'll see astronauts disappear like they're on Star Trek.
Yeah, they glitch.
Yeah, they glitch out, but the background remains fine. There's bubbles in space that you'll see multiple videos, and then there's another video where you literally see a guy on a harness.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's true. You ought to look it up.
Cool, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, look it up.
Have a good one. Don't lose too much sleep, too, when you look into this, because it's brutal.
It really is.
Hello. Anybody want to play a brain teaser with me? I've got a great one.
What do you mean the Earth's not flat?
Check this out.
It's flat.
Check this
The
out.
Earth is flat.
Listen to this question now. They tell us that our spin's 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, the average commercial plane, airplane, travels 550 miles an hour. We know this. So if you were to take a plane, in that commercial plane, and you were fly at the equator in the same direction that 1,000 mile an hour spin, and you're only going 550 miles an hour, Houston, we have a little bit of a problem here, right? What's going to happen? All right, so let's check this out. You know what the reason why they tell us why it is that you're moving forward? Because those clouds above our heads, they're telling us, and this has never been proven, it's never been replicated, but the clouds, the atmosphere above our heads is connected to the Earth and moving with the spin of the Earth. Look into this stuff, man. I'm telling you.
That's crazy. That is crazy. The globe is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Think about it. Water sticking to a spinning ball.
The globe is crazy.
It's like, we know it doesn't stick to
I'm going to check that out.
Good job.
Thanks, brother.
That's smart.
It's like a speed 101. I feel like it's like some, you know.
I know.
Nice to just have a conversation. Like that's the one thing I like about John Smith Globe Line, and even the way you do it. When it feels like the people are in a hurry here, like they are rushing.
I can talk fast.
I know.
Yeah, you got to.
I hate that. Like John Smith Globe Line guy, Harry, and the other dude. Like they sit down with people, have a nice.
And yeah, but it's different over in England. Over that way, they have a different attitude about things.
Yeah, I think they just go about it in a different method. Like
it's a slower way of life. Especially the English, they are more deliberate and.
I saw one of the videos though where he was in the city, man, and he had like 30, 40 people around him, and he was going to town.
That's good. Watch yourself.
All right, folks. You know how fast they say you're spinning right this moment at the equator?
1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Well, hold on to your hair. Get the hairspray.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, something. Hold on. 1,000 miles an hour.
Shh.
I'm tired of being ignored, you know?
I know. Well, stop it.
F-bomb out there.
Don't do that.
It's so, like people are...
It's all right. It'll pick up a little bit. There's Bradley.
Oh, there's Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Stalking us. Brad's stalking us. He's ready to... All right, so check this out. I have a brain teaser. You have to stop. Come on. Hopefully tell us we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. If you were to take a plane, if you're flying in a plane at the equator at 550 miles an hour.
Did you ever hear this before?
It's flat.
Yeah, take a card and look into it.
About 300 years ago.
No, actually the globe is crazy.
They're offering.
When you think about it, the spinning ball is crazy. The globe idea is crazy. The globe idea is crazy. The spinning ball idea is crazy. Just crazy. How can you have a spinning ball? How can we even hold on? Spinning ball idea is crazy. Anyone scientifically minded, I can show you a few things. There's a curvature formula, and we're finding no curvature. Did you ever hear the curvature formula?
No.
No? Right there. 8 inches times a mile squared. That's Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. It should be hidden under 1,700 feet of curvature. But it's right out there. Everything's flat. Yeah, like Suez Canal is 100 miles of flat. Lake Baikal in Siberia is 400 miles of flat. So the oceans are different? No, they're all flat too. And what goes around the outside is Antarctica. That's why all these world organizations leave it off their map, their logos. See that? They leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know it goes around the outside edge. So here's reality right there. The line of reflection. When you have a flat surface, you get a line of reflection. But if it's a curved surface, you only get a spot. And you can test that at home by taking glossy paper, curving it, and go to a light bulb. And then make it flat, and you'll see the line too.
Oh, I'm good.
But look it up, because there's a lot to it. The Earth is flat, I can show you. There's no curvature. There's a formula. It has to be, and there's no curvature.
Have you looked into this?
There's no curvature. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. Spinning globe is wacko. Everything that's happening is happening on a flat plane.
How do we know there is an edge? Show me the edge of the universe. Oh, right?
The Earth is a flat plane. There's a curvature formula, and we can find no curve. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. There's no science to it. NASA lies.
Nobody's standing upside down. It's not raining upside down anywhere. All right, there we have it. Open mind first.
What did he say?
He made fun of me, so I said the same thing as you. Like, I made fun of people who were doing this, and that's when he started.
Yeah, but what did he say to make fun of you?
No, he goes, he said she only took the card. I said, oh, congratulations, we have an open-minded individual. And he said she only took the card to appease you. Hey, folks, any idea how fast they say you're spinning right this moment at the equator? 1,000 miles an hour. are, bro. I called them idiots when I first heard this. I'll look into it. Thanks.
All right. Love it. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. The spinning globe is a lie.
Man and everlasting ignorance, and that is condemnation before investigation. And I don't mean that in a negative manner. I just mean that.
Well, they don't understand the meaning of the word ignorance.
Ignorant. Yeah.
They don't understand it.
Yeah.
Boy, it's really hot today, isn't it?
Warm out.
Come on. Come on.
No.
I'll debate him.
I'm a science teacher.
Oh, yeah, come on. I'll show you the facts. The facts. Let's get the facts. What's a curvature formula?
Science teachers! Woo! Love them! What would we do without the science teachers?
We'd all be living on a flat plane. Oh, Dave. The spinning ball is a crazy idea. The spinning globe is nuts.